Hello everyone. Today I will be making a tutorial on these bows that I made that I used for my last video. Let me go ahead and show you what I made. I made this gift bag. Like I said in my last video, it's one of these, bags that you get from Michael's. And I altered the front, and this is what I did to it. And I guess I got a few requests to make a tutorial on this bow, and this is using the bow dice set from DiemondDies. So let me go ahead and show you. So there's two different sizes. The one I'm gonna do today is the smallest one. I already cut out my pieces. So let me show you how to make, I guess, a traditional bow. So let me move these to the side. So normally, hold on, I thought I was prepared, but I guess I'm not. I need my bone folder. So traditionally, the way to use this die, in case I'm sure you've all used it, or there's hundreds of tutorials out there on how to make these bows. Okay, so I like to loosen up the fibers on the paper. So I just, whoops, I thought I was in frame, but I wasn't. So that's pretty much all of it. And I like to use hot glue because, it acts really quick. So I just add a glue dot to the center, bring that to the center. And you're going to do the same thing to the others. Actually, it's better if you just add it to this end. Just like that. So that's that. And then all I have left to do is, as you can see, it's already starting to look like a bow. I think I made a, what's it called? I think it's called a double zigzag card that I made for Janice. I know she showed it on one of her videos. It was one of, I don't know what month it was, but it was for a card exchange. And what I did to the tails of this bow was I cut them in half. Normally this is how the die cuts it for you, like this. It just makes it easy for you. Just, oh, you know what, let me add this piece. Sorry, like I said, I'm not that great at doing tutorials. I'm not very good at explaining stuff, so I really do hope that you understand what the heck I'm saying. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. And I will link a tutorial to the one that I saw, to make these bows. I'm sure she explained it way better than I will. So let me go ahead and add this. All I did to this was, just, I'm gonna do that. Okay. And you would glue this just like that, and there's your bow. Or what you can do is, whoops, you can cut these in half. Just cut it right through the center, and then you can bring down your tails coming down, and that's another bow too. I don't like how that white looks. So that's one way to do that. Let me see if I can get closer. Oh, I guess not. So that's one way. So now for this bow, what you're gonna need are, I'm going to start with, I'm gonna call this, these are the large, medium, and small. So I will make this size and not this one. So for this bow, you will use the large and medium, and for the small one, you will use medium and small, which is what I'm going to use today. So you will need 2 of these. You know, you can make them into any color you want, any pattern paper you want, or you can make it all the same color, whatever you like. So you will need 2 of the medium, 2 of these small ones, and then for the tails, 2 of the medium and 2 of the small ones. And what you're going to do is cut all of them right through the center. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do to all of these 8 pieces. So you're just going to cut through the center. Do that to all of them. And the paper collection that I'm using is, it's by my Mind's Eye, and it's I think it's this one, the one that I'm using right now, Cambridge Court. There you go. Okay. So let me go ahead and continue. I have these 2 left. That and one more. All right. Now that that's done, what I like to do is these pieces. Okay, the tails, just put them to the side for now. Just set them aside. And now these, what I like to do is I'm going to use my bone folder and kind of curl them to make it easier for me to glue. Otherwise, what happened to the very first one I made was that the paper actually, in the loop, it kind of almost had like crease marks. There you go, that's the word I was looking for. As you can see on this one, you see that right there. I don't really like how that looks, but well, it's not gonna focus from the looks of it, but I guess you can't see it then. Okay then. But yeah, that's what happened. So what I learned was you can use a bone folder, or you can use anything. I actually I think on my second one that I made, I ended up using the edge of my table because I couldn't find my bone folder. I'm always losing it. So this is all you do. Just do this. See how curled? So you're gonna do that to all of them, all 8. You should have 8 pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So just so you know, I'm not much of a talker, so that's why I don't think I'll ever do any vlog videos, because I wouldn't know what to say. I'm more of a listener. So yeah. Okay, now that that's done, All we're gonna do is, using my hot glue gun, I'm going to, the two ends, I'm gonna adhere them together, okay? That's all I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to all 8 of my pieces. And you know, I think it looks nicer if it's double-sided paper, because if you can see from, I just think it looks nicer. See, this is just, it's white. I know you can see all the glue. I put a lot. I just want to make sure it won't come off. It won't, you know, tear apart. Yeah, so it's white. I mean, it's your own preference, but I like how it looked. I like how this looked because it's double-sided paper. This is the Epiphany paper from Prima. Really like it. Okay, so let me continue with these. Just like that. Because I have nothing to say, I think I will try to speed up from now. All right, so there's my 8 pieces. Okay, 4 of the small ones and 4 of the medium size. Okay, so I'm gonna set those aside. And now for these. Let's see, here's the 4 medium, and these are the small ones. So again, I used hot glue just because it's just so much faster. So all I'm gonna do is just layer them. Now, the way I did this, the way she explained it was, you don't want to add this end, you know, to this very end. Well, actually, this one doesn't look too bad, but I guess it's your own preference how much of a border you want to leave. So I just eyeballed it. That's pretty much it. There's nothing to it. Maybe if you watch her tutorial, you'll understand what I'm talking about, because I think she used the Tim Holtz bow. That bow is a lot different from this one. I think it's like one whole strip and it makes it into a bow. I don't know. I don't have that die. I don't know how it works, but something like that, yeah. And so yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to layer the small one onto the medium-sized one. You don't have to do this, but I just like using the 2 different contrasting colors. So I've noticed that, I think last time I checked, I was at 72 subscribers. I think that's pretty awesome, because I haven't been making videos that long and I already have 72 subscribers. For me, that's like, wow, you know. And I really do appreciate everyone who's been watching my videos and, you know, writing those really nice comments. I really do appreciate that. I read every single one. I may not reply to them because, like I said, I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you, and you know, and I've read every single one, and usually I'll put a mark it as liked. It's because I've read it. Even if I haven't liked your comment, I mean, if I have not pressed that little button that says like, but I have read your every single comment. Trust me, I have. But yeah, okay. Now that that's done, we're going to start assembling the bow. I used for the base, I used, because this is a small one, I used this is a Stampin' Up. Whoops. I certainly did not want to come out on that. I used a 7 1/8 scalloped circle punch for that. Oh gosh. And I don't know how to edit, so I'm not going to be able to edit that part. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start with the medium sized, and I'm going to adhere it to each of my half tails. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to all 4 of them, just like that. Ugh, this glue. There's that. 2 more to go. Oh yeah, like I was saying, I am at 72 subscribers, and I'm planning on doing a small giveaway on my, once I reach 100. I don't know what I'm gonna give away. Something small, not too big. It's only 100, but hey, 100 is 100, right? So yeah. Okay, so I'm done with those 4, right? Now, yes. So I'm gonna do this, I'm not sure how she did it, but I don't remember. Now I'm going to adhere these 4 pieces to my base. So all I did was, first I lay them out just to see how much space in between to leave, and I think that looks about right? Yes. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. It looks good to me. See, it's already looking pretty. These bows are so much fun to work with. I've been wanting to add a bow to every single project that I've been making lately, but I've told myself, no, gotta use other dies, not just the bow die. But I've used this particular die, I've used it a lot. Okay, now these are going to go in the center, and this, it all depends on how big or small your center is going to be. I'm probably going to use the flowers. I'm probably going to use that same one for this because I can't find anything else. Let me see. How would that look? I'm not sure if that's too big, if those are, nope, they're not gonna fit. That's just a resin piece. Maybe this one's smaller. Oh, that's not bad actually. You know what? Okay, so both of these, if you notice, well, can't really tell much of a difference, but these small bows, how should I explain this? I glued them more towards the center, and these are actually glued on to these. to the medium size. If you, I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself. Okay, so like what I meant was these were the, how I said that these were glued more towards the center. I actually meant like that, like really, really close, like they were touching each other, like that. But the other ones, these were a little bit higher, almost at level with these. So there was more of a center that you can see. Oh, actually, that's what that one looked like, which is this one. But I mean, you can't really tell. It all depends on what center you're going to use. But I have no idea what center I'm going to use, so whatever fits, fits. So I'm just going to go for it. I'll find something. I really hope that I'm explaining myself to where you can understand me. Not that you wouldn't understand me, it's just that I am not good at explaining things. I am not good at all. There were times at work when they would tell me, oh, I'm gonna have you train this person and train this person. I'd be like, oh great, why me? I'm like the worst one to explain. Sometimes people look at me like, what did you just say? That's why I have to keep asking, do you understand what I just said? Because if you don't, ask. All right, so that is pretty much done. Now all I have to do is look for my center. Now these, I made some, these are made out of felt, my centers. It's an MFT die. It's those rolled, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, that's what I used for these. And then for the small ones, I just used some flowers from Secret Garden. So it all depends. The lady that I followed the tutorial from, she used a bottle cap. Yeah, it was a bottle cap, and it was really cute. She had an image in the center of the bottle cap, and it was really cute. So, see, even that looks cute. So I hope you understood what the heck I was saying. No, I don't like that one. I kind of like this one because of the color, but see what I mean? They were a bit too close, so now I can't really put it looks good actually from, oh, the colors are totally off. I'm just looking at the camera right now. But look at that. See, it looks good, right? But look at the side view. You don't want that, do you? Oh, I know I wouldn't. So I think I would just go with this flower. You know what? Let me just go ahead and do that now. All right, and that was it. I am not going to review this video because I usually do, because I noticed that I'm at 24 minutes almost, and I just hit 24 minutes. So I hope I explained myself. I hope you understood what the heck I was saying, and if you didn't, please let me know, and I will link the video to the tutorial that I watched. I think she named it Tilda-ish bow, and I did research it, and I think it's called doohickey bride bow. It's a die, and it makes this very similar bow, but I think the tails, it's one big white tail instead of these separate ones that she made. But I really do like how these bows turned out. So let me know what you think. Please let me know whether you understood my tutorial or not, and if not, then I'll go ahead and do another one. All right, thank you for watching, and Till next time. Bye.